Hey guys, Mike Cricket 113. Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, did you know DX Engineering has a catalog? If you go on their website, you can order one, have it sent to your address. But I guess I'm kind of old school when it comes to that. I was a kid of the the Sears toy book or catalog, around Christmas time. And the way I see it, yeah, it's easy to go online. Yeah, I understand that. If you know what you're looking for. With a catalog from a company or a manufacturer that you like or whatever, uh, the catalog you'll be flipping through it. It'll show you things that you didn't know or didn't know about, or maybe you didn't think you needed. So anyway, DX Engineering has a catalog, just so you know. So I was flipping through this and looking at all the fun things that they have. You could also go online, of course. They have the antennas. Let's see if I can find it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so let's look at this here. I have one of these similar types anyway, the blue multi-switch. You can use that switch. Let me get a pen here. You could use that switch for your antenna system. Uh, this side would go to your radio, and say you have a 10 meter your Antron or a 10 meter antenna here, and maybe you have a wire end fed or center fed dipole here, and this one would go to your radio. This is what I have currently now, something similar to this. And but recently I put up my 6 meter dipole, which by the way is working very well, very well. But getting back to this, now I have my IMAX 2000, my MFJ 1984 MP, and now I got a 6 meter 6 meter dipole. So I am a man without a spot. So anyway, I was thinking about getting a three switcher or a four switcher at this point. I might as well get a four switcher because I could have my IMAX, my end fed, my 6 meter dipole, and that's three, and then have a spot for a dummy load, which would be the right thing to do. So we're probably going to go that route. So I was looking, Diamond has some switches as well, and I was looking at the three switcher here, and I know I just said four switcher, but I was looking at that, and that one there is about $100, $92. Crazy how expensive things are. This is an expensive hobby. Radios, either ham or 11 meter. It can be expensive, but it's some things that you need when you're growing in the hobby and you're acquiring more gear. Sometimes you need to up the ante and get something that would be a little bit more easier to deal with instead of switching antennas out of your radio all the time and saying, "Oh, let me try the dipole," and then unplugging your coax from your radio and switching from your vertical to your dipole. But why not make it easier and just have a switch right there, and you could just turn the dial, and there you go. So something to think about. Something to think about. There's all different kinds of brands out there. Looks like there's a four switcher in the middle there, the Delta 48N, and yeah, something to think about. So I'll be looking into that and seeing one that best fits me. But definitely going to get a three or a four at the moment. Now you could also use these backwards. Let's go to the blue one, for instance. Uh, you could have one antenna and then running two radios. So say you have a tri-band antenna. Say you have a 2 meter, 70 centimeter, and a 220 meter, or I should say, my bad, totally messed it up. 1.25 meter radio or antenna, I should say. But you have a 2 meter, 70 centimeter radio, say like my Anytone 778UV, and maybe you have the Alinco an Alinco 220 radio that's a monobander. So you have a tri-band antenna, and then you could have your 2 meter 440 here radio hooked up to this one, and then you could have your 220 radio hooked up to this one. So you could use these switches forward and backwards, have radio and radio, antenna, like I just mentioned, or you could have one radio and then have multiple antennas, different band antennas on either side. So that's what's so great about a switch. You could use them both ways. Anyway, this is Mike Cricket 113. I'm going to go flipping through the catalog again. And once again, you can get the DX Engineering catalog if you go to their website or call them. I can show you the number here. You can go on their dxengineering.com and you can order your own catalog, or you can call the number there. So there you go. This is Mike Cricket 113. Have a good one.